Gonna be a team one together with Kreisbad versus Gloosh. Wait, they're 1v1ing? Yo, Kreisbad, the Warlock versus the Sub-Rogue Menace. Has a Succubus right next to him for just a second. Shadow Blades. Opener, get a shot into Kreisbad. Does go with the Succubus CC. Immediate chicken out of the Rogue with the Dark Pack to cover the damage by the Warlock. Throwing a Mortal Coil into Gloosh. Trying to go for a few, but a Cloak of Shadows used really early by the Rogue. Trying to see if he can stay on top of Kreisbad as best as possible. Then it's going to be a quick Shadow Strike from a distance. Dalaran Shadow Step. Stun onto Gloosh with portals opening up. Could potentially big damage. Pelted by Chaos back to back with a bunch of Chaos damage right after. Does still stay in the rain of fire. There's going to be Dot burning on him. The portal is going to keep harassing him around the corner. Kreisbad got instance for him. And as long as he got a bit of rain of fire, he should be good to go. Try to see if he can throw in the rain of fire over to Gloosh. Secret technique does slap the Warlock for a little bit. But he's there with the Chaos Bolt ready for his Gloosh, and it actually hasn't been Shadow Burn. Placed on Shadow Burn. Oh, vanished by the Rogue, but still dotted up. Does he escape? He's trying to see if he can recover. He got himself a little bit of healing. Kreisbad looking to push in. Maybe could get the Succubus around the corner. There's still a dot rolling Rogue. Maybe could still catch him with a Succubus Seduction just real quickly. I don't know if he'll be able to though. Gonna be a portal with the Immolate. Chaos Bolt portal. Mortal Coil right after. Does Kreisbad have a go? Trying to go for a fear. Gonna be a step by the Rogue with an interrupt right after. Has himself the Cold Blood used up. Dark Pack from Kreisbad to mitigate the damage. Blind, but Gloosh may still be in trouble. Dotted Dub is not gonna be cheat death by the Rogue. Could still be cheat death potentially. Try to go for a bit of a sipping up. The Succubus try to stop him. Does get him. It's gonna go whip him into shape. Gouge onto the pet. Does Kreisbad jump down after the Rogue? He may just have to try to go for instance. No, the Rogue veers into stealth right at the last second. This is where Kreisbad may need to pick up eyes. Immolate onto the Rogue. Kreisbad trying to see if he can counter pressure him with a Mortal Coil. A trick available, but that's get subbed up with a Chaos Bolt. Immediately get a sent in. Does have an Infernal coming back up very, very soon. Portal. Does he have an interrupt? Does he have him here? Oh my god, he almost has him. Oh my god, he's still getting melted. The Shadow Bolts are still flying in. Win himself for just a second. Barely any health. Does he just randomly rain to fire him out? He could potentially. Oh my god, that is so close. How do you get so close? This Rogue is just non-dying, man. What is this? Oh my god. Because he does have a cheat death still at the end of the day. Incinerate. It's a cheat death, but does it take him out here? No. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Still got a dot on him. Can Kreisbad catch up to him fast enough? Line of sight. He's right around the corner. No. Succubus trying to see if he can get over there. Does go for a sap. No way. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't have his long sap at all. My goodness. Kidney shot? Does he have him? Succubus does catch him. Walking him off the ledge. Like, there's no way, right? There's no way Kreisbad loses this. Absolutely no way. Try to set in the portal. 1, 2, just to make sure. A bit more. Oh my god, those took a lot. Oh my goodness, that took a lot. This Warlock right now, man. This Rogue has been absolutely terrorizing the dueling arena for weeks now, and this Warlock I feel like is the first one to break his winning streak. That is incredible. Kreisbad is a whole nother beast, man. Gloosh is really, really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, even if you just like Rogue playstyle, you gotta recognize that guy's really good at the duels. But man, Kreisbad is just a whole nother caliber, dude. Not even playing Demonology, not even playing the meta build. Finally wrecked by Atha. Try to see if we can just punish Kreisbad as he got nothing left. There's nothing for Kreisbad left on this arena at all. Maybe he could throw a Mortal Coil, but he knows there's just a judgment away from dead. He knows he's just one judgment away from just being dead in the arena floor. Try to see if he can get himself a little bit of health as the Infernal is just lowering the health of Atham and just keeping him warm over there. New fresh health set is ready for Kreisbad. Maybe he could use it. Wants to go for Mortal Coil versus Atham, and he wants to hit him with the Mortal Coil, maybe with some damage after. Fear to run in the opposite direction. Succubus CC for this second. Chaosbolt getting a loaded up. This Kreisbad up to finisher right here. Second Chaosbolt also the Succubus CC. It's going to be Shadow Fear right after. Breaking the right shield into an Immolate right after. Does Atham have anything else to follow him? Maybe it's a cast. Lay on hands for last second. 39% dampening. Just not going to do anything for you. Reflect up. Oh, and does burn the second one. Man is on his last leg for like 2 minutes. He's been like drained on cooldowns for 2 minutes, and he's still trying to see if he can fight through it. Sarawai gonna be up next. Got himself the full shroud at the ready. Doing a bit of damage. Second portal at the ready. Big Casbo get loaded in. Is gonna be able to break away from the disintegrate. He knows with the evoker. That's a lot of mobility while casting while moving. It's going to be really, really rough. Reflect up in case there's some damage that you can potentially reflect. The fire breath won't be reflected though. That's going to be a bit of fire damage. That's going to be Kreisbad with a port. That's how a dot rotting him down for a little bit though. If Sarawai can add a little bit of the disintegrate on top of the fire breath dot, that'll be a lot of damage put together. I think we shouldn't let Warlocks and Rogues go first. I mean, I kind of agree with it too, Laugh. I mean, like, but they counter each other. So, like, it's at least, like, there's a good chance somebody else on the other team will be able to get a chance to play. If it's not just Rogues and Warlocks. Gonna be more ports getting sent in versus ROI. It is definitely a weird one, chat. If you guys decide like, yo, let's put a kibosh on the rogues. Let's put a kibosh. Let's put a cap on the warlocks for the day, man. You know what I mean? I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay to try it out. Gonna be still portals, still big damage on this ROI fear. It's a cast mode. Nothing you could do at the end there. That is a rough one. This man, again, drained off of cooldowns from the rogue, and is still fighting for the next one, fighting for the next guy. Continue to keep going. It's just ridiculous. But the Destruction Warlock is at half his health. Try to keep going. Succubus CC immediately versus Fractal. Opening up a portal that's going to be able to get him out of the CC for just a moment. Mortal Coil sent in. Does he go for a Trinket? Fear by Kreisbad. Try to make sure you establish your control and keep a Fractal in arm's reach. A couple of good incinerates there are perfect. All the time was used by Fractal. I wonder how much health recovery is he really going to get out of it though. Shadow Fear around the corner, but Kreisbad decides against it. Going to be Fractal recovering a lot of health with that all the time. Perfectly timed. All the times are fantastic for mages. It's all about the timing though. It's down to the timing. Can you place it at a perfect time? Gonna be Succubus CC yet again with an Immolation Aura. Well, Fractal can't really do much about this at all. Just having to like bleed out to the fire dot little by little, melting. Well, Kreisbad has the high ground. And you may just be able to do something here. Invis comes out for Fractal. Try to go for Poly onto Kreisbad, but that's going to be Reflect. Kreisbad predicted it with a big old Ice Block available for Fractal, but really just like on his, that's his last little bastion of defense right now. At this point, Kreisbad, I think, has gotten him in the ropes where he has him. Unless Kreisbad makes a big mistake and isn't able to avoid burst out of Fractal, he may be okay for the most part. Try to go for Poly, but Fractal is just dead. All the time with the ready, maybe able to use it a little early, but barely any health. Using all the time with like no health just means like it's not really much of a defense that you can rely on. Redguard get hit with a Succubus CC immediately as soon as he comes out in combat. Big Cannibal greets him, but that's going to be Feign Death. Try to see if you can reduce a lot of it or put it back over to Kreisbad, but Infernal Crash is right next to him, sundering the ground at the man's feet. Redguard may be lagging a little bit actually. Yeah, I think he may be lagging. That's unfortunate. We're not going to count that against him. We're not going to count that as a kill for Kreisbad. Mockdev is just like, dude, I joined to play. I didn't join just to watch Kreisbad play. Please, Dal. He's like, at least I got a chance to hit something. Mockdev will get you in. That one we won't count against. Even Mockdev is like, yo, we're not counting that for you. That's a 4v0. 1v4 for Kreisbad. 4-0 for him. We're not going to count that one at the end. Red did have some DC issues. Let's see if Red is still back in.